Kakanfò of Yoruba land, Iba Gani Adams, has said is in full support of self-determination and not restructuring, as is being propagated in some quarters. Adams was speaking at a conference as seen in a video that has now gone viral on the internet. According to him, a major step in moving the country forward could be on either self-determination or regionalism. He referred to the Republic Constitution of 1963, which he said allows for federating units to develop at their own pace. He said the constitution that presents Nigeria as a country in 1960 and the Republic Constitution that our forefathers wrote politically in 1963. This gives room for federating units to be uninterrupted. This gives room for regionalism. This gives room for every federating unit to develop at their own pace. We have 6 federating units that were agreed in the Constitutional Conference in 1995-1996. Abacha government, the 6 zones can be changed to the region and each region can develop at their own pace. That is the minimum demand for determination. I don't want our people to misquote me that I'm coming back to restructuring. My own position now is self-determination. When you are fighting a war, maybe intellectual war or psychological or political war, you will prepare for a negotiation. After everything, you will now come back to the table and negotiate. I believe that will be the best interest for the Yoruba people because this is about interest. Some people will talk about unity. When you are talking about unity, you don't want me to talk about the influence on my own locality. You don't want me to talk about the influence on my local government, my community and my own region. Politics is purely a local interest and everything that happened is local. For the community to local governments, state and federal governments, I believe it is highly imperative to move this country forward. If you want to move this country forward, it should be on 2 sides, either self-determination or regionalism. And for regionalism in the constitution, the powers are now concentrated in the confederacy. Assuming we allowed confederacy in our constitution, our brothers in the north will not do what they have done to us in the course of almost 60 years. We know how the Yoruba nation started. When Abafemi Awolowo left government, took over self-government in 1959, we know what we achieved within the period of 5 years of self-government, and we know what happened to us in Yoruba land between 1960 and 1966 before the military came and concrete federalism on January 15, 1970 by Agu Irosi, and since then the center could not hold. So far, we have been living together in mutual suspicion, like what Professor Banji Akintoye said. We are a country, not a nation, because when you are living on the basis of mutual suspicion, you are not a nation. Everybody is suspecting everybody. So what Are is saying is that restructuring is no longer what it stands for. Because are you going to blame it? The restructuring they've been clamoring for, the Afenifere leader now, Ayo Adebanjo, is saying that it is restructuring. For how long have they been singing the restructuring? What has happened? Nothing happened. Since they don't want to talk about, or they don't want to agree on restructuring, I think they should be able to agree on self-determination. Gani Adams, you are welcome to the Miscreant family. We, the IPOB Miscreants, welcome you in our Miscreant world. Okay? It's indeed a great horror to watch ourselves as a nation, not just as a nation, big one for that matter, not to be able to determine our future, control our own border and security in general. It is sad indeed. I can't wait for Oduduwa nation. God bless Oduduwa nation. Yoruba nation are non-negotiable. Nigeria is a failed state. No going back on Oduduwa Republic agitation. End Nigeria now. This is a must read for every Nigeria. That is it. Anybody who doesn't think separation doesn't like the race. We can't be in the same country with terrorists. Iba, thank you, sir. Tell them no going back. Yoruba nation. Yes, Baba, you too much, sir. And that is the bottom line. Final, we move. we move. I pity for regions that are not making plans for their own country. Hausa Fulani are using their government to gather the remnants of Nigeria proceeds, knowing that the end is near. Expired country. Good man, kudos. Nigeria government has just sponsored a coup against the Chadian president. They have murdered him. Okay, really? Yoruba nation is a hero. Okay, Yoruba nation is here to stay. There is nothing like freedom. Okay, freedom is paramount. Sorosoke is what is needed. Okay, where is our Igbo king? Oduduwa fraud. Okay, it is no longer Biafra fraud. It is Odua fraud. It's mere joke. We don't take you guys serious. We stand for one Nigeria. Oh my God, you hear and efulefu akuko. Time will tell. By the time you know it, it will be too late. This one is just a lad still breastfeeding. Leave him, no much insult on him. This one of the reason Odua fraud will remain online country governed on Facebook, Twitter. Okay, fake account, very clear. You were created for this. Well, the issue is that never give up. You don't need to give up. Don't ever give up. God bless Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land, and God bless the Yoruba nation. We aren't backing down. Yoruba nation is here to stay. God bless you, Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò. Everybody is raining encomium to him that yes, this is indeed a welcome development. Fulani is minority in Nigeria, but it uses the word north to deceive Hausa and control Nigeria. Fulani doesn't use the word south when referring to Igbo or Yoruba because they want the south to remain divided. If Fulani start using the word Fulani, they will lose the support of Hausa and other tribes in the north. Well, when you are collecting money from Jonathan, you didn't remember your decision, you will fail. Your father was a failure. I'm not surprised. I feel your pains. Don't worry. He has moved on. Self-determination is a human right. Any part of Nigeria that is not happy with the union shouldn't be forced to stay. This is the 21st century. We don't need a war to unite or divide. A discussion on the table of negotiations and referendum will be just fine. And those who reject referendum are nothing but tyrants. They are rejecting it. Ahead, no time. Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò now is standing for what he believes, and he's saying it publicly.